Yeah, now we're live. Welcome everybody. This is our Monday, 4th of November, 6:30 p.m. performance seminar with our two pianists today. And we have Mr. Mason to open up our concert. So Mason, now's your
Hello,
chance. Go for it.
my name is Mason. Today I'm playing Ballad by Frederick Bullmuller. Yeah.
Nice, Mason. How's that performance for you?
I'm better than last time. I actually remembered the E flat for the last part.
Yeah. Now you got the key. Now you've got the right sound, yeah?
Yeah.
What are some other things that, if you compared it to your last performance, that
Like,
stood out to
I
you?
think I used a little better dynamics, but
Mhm.
like, yeah. And for, yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah, I think you're definitely more confident with it. And you can tell by the tempo that you chose as well, right? What did you think about your stability though? Did you feel you managed to maintain the same tempo the whole way through, or was it
Like,
going
some parts, I think I, like, kind of, like, lost track, like, about, like, this part.
right? Yeah, it's it happens especially when we get excited with a piece of music, or we see two lines, right? We see 16th notes. We often speed up. So my big suggestion for you is to listen back to this recording and circle the places where, for whatever reason, you speed up or you slow down, right? To maintain it. Your dynamics are pretty good. But let's ask Vigna. Vigna, what are your thoughts on Mason's performance?
It was really good. Um, yeah, I think in some areas you kind of like sped up and slowed down a little bit, but it might have just been me.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think yeah, and it's a funny thing speeding up and slowing down, right? What are some of the reasons, Mason, that you guess we speed up and slow down? What are some reasons that come to mind? Mason, do you have some reasons why we speed up and slow down when we play piano?
Like or like some parts where like it's supposed to be like a more like different feeling. Like for example, like the beginning part is supposed to be fast because like more, let's say like more like more joyful and thing, and then for the like towards the end of the first page, and then a little bit of the top part of the second page is like slower.
What about you, Vigna? What are some reasons you think we speed up and slow down?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends on the mood of the piece, but also, well, one, if you had a conductor, I guess that would be one reason if they told you to. But if you're on your own, it's kind of just if the music says to. Like, I think there are some symbols that has like poco retardando, and a tempo, and then those kind of things. But if
Right.
it's not written, you could speed up when there's faster notes, like 16 notes and above.
Yeah, it's in general. Yeah, we want to change speed when it says change speed, and even if there are 16th notes, it looks exciting, but we need to still maintain the steady pulse. So these are played faster, right, than these, but it's just because they are of a shorter note value. But the actual speed itself remains the same. So what I would suggest, Mason, is to work with a metronome to keep it really solid. Yeah, keep it really solid. Whatever speed that you choose, make sure that it's a speed that you can maintain. If you are going to slow down, but maybe just slightly. If you wanted to bring this part out here, dolce, right? Make it a little sweeter. But I would, do one. This is the first thing. Just make sure that you're keeping really steady pace the whole way through, and control the dynamics when you play these quiet parts. Really control them so that no notes pop out. Yeah. When you have these crescendi or the forte sections, make it even bigger. All of this. And then more weight into here. And now you've built up the excitement, right? Then there's a fermata, then you pull it back. Then you can be really pretty with it, right? But the impact of this beautiful part will be heightened if what came before was intense, right? Because if you played this here really soft and gentle, when this comes, it's not such a surprise, right? So go be strong, all the way to the end. Pause. Audience thinks, what's going to happen now? And then you hit them with flowers and candy, right? Like, oh, that's sweet. And then not for long. Back to the dark castle of Halloween. See what I'm saying? It's like two contrasting characters. So play around with that and see what more you can do after you listen to your recording, okay? All right, well done. Let's continue. Miss Vigna, stage is yours.
Okay. Hello, my name is Avigna, and I'm playing Reflections by Dennis Alexander.
How's it feel running it through? Second time, right?
First.
Oh, is this the first time? For some reason, I thought I'd heard you play this before. Okay, so now that you've run it through your first time, how was that for you? What did you discover?
So, a few things. One, I'm still not clear with a lot of the notes. I need to practice it a lot more. Two, I need to learn how to use the pedal with this properly. I didn't clear the pedal at all. That's maybe a minor thing, but it's still something I have to work on. Three, I neglected the dynamics in this. They're minor. It's always meant to have something, but
Right.
it's still something I should work on, especially the crescendos and decrescendos and stuff. Four, there's a little bit of a tempo change around 20, or they want you to slow down a bit, and then 21 go back to tempo, and
Yep.
then at the ending also slow down.
Yes.
Speaking of the ending, the last 5 measures, basically just 21 onward, need a little bit more smoothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty fair evaluation. You've got all the notes now. Now it's just, as you said, a matter of securing them, feeling a lot more confident with the hand positions and what's coming next.
I also went a lot slower than I probably should have gone or could have gone. It's the reason is if I know that my ending is kind of rough, then I want to start my beginning really slowly so I can play the ending slowly as well, and I don't slow down there. But there's a point or a line where I can't go past, because if I go any slower than that, it's sort of like not pleasing to hear anymore.
This is true. Mason, did you have some thoughts for Vigna on her performance?
So I don't have really a lot, but I have like two. Her accuracy, I don't think she has anything more to work on her accuracy, and I think she already said this, but this piece is supposed to consist of I think a little faster tempo like that, but yeah, everything else is pretty good, and yeah.
Yeah, all good things there, Mason. Yeah, I think that the beauty of this piece is a lot of it is in one hand position.
It's actually kind of like Forest Whispers.
It's similar, right? So you can just keep that in mind, Vigna, as you practice it. It should be pretty straightforward to bring it up to speed. There are a couple of places, of course, we have big leaps, and some areas where you have the finger crossing of the thumb.
Honestly, it's not really the problem in that. It's just the left hand for those few octave jumps. Like,
Yeah.
that is getting really hard because I have to look to my left hand, and then when I look to my left hand, I forget to play the E, or in the next phrase, the D, and then whenever I do that, then I have to restart that measure, and then it gets like kind of bumpy. So I need to be able to look, but then I also have to have my right hand on like auto
Right hand ready. That's right. So so really the way to do that is take time to look at both places, shift, then play. Shift, then play. Don't ever start until both are ready. Yeah, that's what you want to do. And then the more that you do that there, the shorter the pause between each. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I think with this here, it's a matter of the separate hand practice, but also practicing looking and getting comfortable with the space between the hands for both. Yeah. Good though. Yeah, I think you've pretty much nailed everything that needs to be covered. So listen back to this recording. And then you can start also thinking about what you want to do musically with the phrases, because that's also interesting as well. Because once you start thinking about how you want to shape all of this here, I think your hands will automatically be able to play it that much smoother and also quicker because you're hearing a line rather than just like a group of notes. So start thinking about the phrasing and the shape that you want for each of these phrases, yeah? Good. You should come back again next week. Yeah, keep polishing. You too, Mason. All right, well, that brings us to the end. Enjoy watching back these videos, right? Take some good notes for yourself, but most importantly, start applying the ideas that you have because both of you have great ideas when it comes to what to work on with music, okay? Have a good evening, and we'll see you guys again soon.